Limbo calling. Operator to HQ. This is Limbo calling. Hello, HQ. It's me again. Look, I'm keeping my voice down and staying very still because for the last 2 nights, at about this time, I've been seeing animals come out amongst the static. Would you believe it? Usually it's their eyes first, and sometimes only their eyes, but I can see them. One moment. Leonard, please keep still. I'm not sure old Len has the same sort of patience that I have. He gets very fidgety very quickly, especially when we're looking for creatures. You can't be in a hurry for this line of work, let alone when wild animals are concerned. So you'll remember the last time I checked in with you, there was mention of various terrifying water-based creatures. And you might think that would deter some of the more nervous wildlife. But if anything, it's attracted them to come and sniff around. Leonard, would you please be quiet? So I got prepared, and sure enough, 2 nights ago, I got a recording of some foxes really messing about. You'll hear that in a moment. However, we also stumbled across something a little bit gruesome, actually. It made me shudder, but more on that later. And a song, a very important song, actually. I'm just going to assume that you're getting these transmissions, HQ, so I'm keeping them brief. But if you do want to review these communications, I'm all ears. Right. Leonard, press play for HQ, and I want absolute silence from now on. Okay?
The foxes? I woke up last night and there they were again, screeching and hooting outside the house with their stupid pointy faces. They were all chasing each other around again, jumping clean over cars, pulling each other's tails. There were foxes everywhere, all running riot in the streets. It's ridiculous. I can't go out to stop them on my own. They are like homicidal maniacs, the lot of them. It's terrifying. You know what they like? They'll pounce on you from 15-20 feet, jump on your face, and eat your eyeballs like Maltesers. I'm sick of it. tell you what, I've seen them do it. They'll reach into the ginger handbags and pull out very little remote controls. Then they turn off your brain and squash you down into the little folks' briefcases so they can take your mangled body into meetings to intimidate their business rivals. I'm sick of it. Sick of it. Stupid pointy faces. I'm so sick of those horses. Something has to be done immediately. Thank you. Goodbye.
Trust me, you know it's raining outside, right? It's raining. Outside, right? And this is one of the times that I know you guys love the radio most, you know what I mean? It's raining.
Yes, he's not wrong at all. He's not wrong at all. This not so gentle pitter-patter of wintry showers do bring me ever closer to my controls. And Leonard, in fact, being something of a poet, has penned a verse on the subject. Mind if I read it out, old boy? Jolly good. What's it called? Well, have you got a name for this one? Okay. Echoes of Solitude, HQ. By old Leonard. Through static's veil, the radio weeps its strain, a downpour of whispers, lamenting in lonely refrain. Each crackle, a droplet on window panes of the soul. Echoes of solitude, an endless, haunting toll. Tell you what, Len, that's not bad. Actually, not bad at all. But if you don't mind me saying so, it was rather darkened, a colourful ambiance brought about by Ania's fox neighbours. I always suspected they were up to no good. Well, yes, they might be pretty, Leonard. But we'd all do well to remember that appearances are just a glimpse of the unseen. What about a jingle? Let's have a jingle. Nothing quite like a jingle to lighten the tone.
Now.
Tiny little creatures. Tiny little creatures in your garden. Tiny little creatures. Tiny little creatures in your garden. Tiny little creatures. Tiny little creatures in your garden. Tiny little creatures. Tiny little creatures.
Ah, there. That's better. Some sort of trailer from an upcoming program. I lost the signal before gathering any great detail about it, though, I'm afraid. I'm not going anywhere, though, HQ. I'll keep you in the loop, don't you worry. And I rather look forward to having a few more little characters running around the outpost. I doubt they get bogged down by this weather. Unless they're in the wrong place at the wrong time, of course. And on that note, they'll want to keep out of Leonard's way, I suppose. He can get a little bit jumpy since the haunting. Which is fair enough, I suppose. Now, HQ, staying on the subject of animal kingdoms, and also being in the wrong place at the wrong time as well, I got this next recording from a private internal broadcast. I don't know where, but it stinks of foul play, especially when you hear the commercial that I'll play for you afterwards. Len thinks we should get in touch with you-know-who to investigate. But you can decide for yourself. I'm not in a hurry to get in touch with them, even if they do owe me a favor. Okay, Leonard, press play.
Testing. If you take the right pieces of different animals and put them together, you can make new animals. Because if you take pieces off of the animals, you can make new animals. And if you take the right pieces off of the animals and you put them together the right way, you can set the new animals free. They become your workers. And you can send these animals over any terrain because you can choose which pieces of animals they have. And when you make new animals, you can make the new animals do things you want them to do. You can sing the new animals anywhere, and sometimes they come back, and sometimes they bring you more animals. And when you have more animals, you can take more pieces of animals, and the more pieces of animals you have, the more new animals you can make.
Living underground, making strange noises. Running all around, making strange noises. for an experience like no other. Yearning for something unique to happen? Then join us at Limbo Wilderness Sanctuary. We believe in giving a home to those beings who have been cast out or find themselves adrift, and now it's your chance to meet them. Have you ever dreamt of getting up close and personal with incredible animals that have diverse backgrounds? Well, now you can. Our visitor days are here. Your chance to connect with majestic creatures who have been given a second or even third chance at life. Bring your family and friends to enjoy an action-packed day full of excitement and learning from creatures we've rescued from the unknown wilderness.
Anyone sighting the creature is to contact security immediately.
Come and feed the beautiful toadhawks, knife cats, and grizzly worms. Play with the mischievous baby squatlings and the curious one-eyed fibbin.
No, don't touch it!
It's an adventure waiting for you to get close enough.
For the love of God, don't touch it!
But here's the best part. You can even adopt one of these incredible lost souls. Give them a forever home filled with love and care.
Make no attempt to approach it.
We believe in the beauty of unidentified strays. And we know you do too. So join us in making a difference. Together we can create a brighter future for these unpredictable animals. Don't miss this chance to be part of something remarkable. Book your tickets today. The Limbo Wilderness Sanctuary, where every visit leaves a mark. This lot can't wait to see you.
Well, you can accuse me of an overactive imagination if you like, HQ. But I wonder if there's something fishy going on at the sanctuary. Let me know what you think. I mean, I know I'm here primarily to observe. But I do feel like it's part of my duty to flag up any nefarious or nefarious adjacent goings-on. Who has the final judgment on whether to investigate, HQ? Because if they are somehow related, then it absolutely reeks of messing with nature, misleading the public, and who knows what sort of immoral slurry that entails. It's bad enough when people play God, HQ, don't you think? Let alone doing it with traps and a surgeon's tool bag. Bloody hell. Just when I thought it couldn't get any worse out there. I think we ought to play some music now, HQ. Fancy some music, Leonard? Leonard? He's probably gone to check the cracks and crevices again. He really is quite afraid of anything getting in here. I, on the other hand, would welcome the company wholeheartedly. Who's going to come here, though, eh? Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, HQ. Anyway, where was I? A song. A song. Just a job. Something gentle, but asks a very important question, actually. A question not just for the inhabitants of the wilderness sanctuary, but one for us all to consider, for ourselves.
What kind of an animal are you? What kind of an animal are you? What kind of an animal are you? What
that question ringing in your ears, HQ. That's all for this report. Thank you for your time, as always. I know you are awfully busy, and I'm more than happy just to crack on with things up here. But I am always open to comments from above, as it were, should you be so inclined. Perhaps you even have associates who might help shed some light on today's recordings. As usual, details can be found about that in the material in my accompanying written notes. Jolly good. Until next time then, over and out. Over and out. Leonard, if you're quite finished with your security patrol, I thought we'd have a little think about what kind of animal we think we are. Maybe do some drawings again. Yeah. What do you think a grizzly worm looks like?
I downloaded an app to see like the sea conditions.
Limbo Calling is the new fragrance from Limbo Tapes. Designed with you in mind to take you away and leave you there.
It's lovely.
If you have just enjoyed our feature presentation and want it to linger, as well as receive discounts and gifts from our entire range, please visit patreon.com/radiolimbo. Nothing beats bad odors like supporting independent art. And with your help, we can keep making this unique blend. Limbo is calling you, so follow your nose at patreon.com/radiolimbo.